Now, you've probably already played the A Safe House in the Hills update in GTA Online, but if you felt like it was kinda incomplete, just like us, there's a reason for that. A lot of content was actually cut from the update. Some of it is minor, but some of it is so major that it could show up in the next DLC. Even connections related to GTA 6 were removed, and all of this has now been uncovered by data miners like Text2, Arthur, Locust7 Yoshi, and Afmal. So make sure you watch this video till the end, because we're going to cover all that cut content right here, so you don't need to watch any other video. Let's start with something a little cute first. So you already know that in mansions, you can now buy pets. Outside, there's a kennel area for dogs, and inside the living area, you can keep a cat. But the weird thing is, the cat just stays indoors, and there aren't any really special interaction options. But Lucas7 Yoshi found an animation where you can gently pick up the cat and place it back down, and honestly, it looks really cute. The sad part is, you can't actually do this inside the mansion. At first, it seemed like this was completely removed, like it wouldn't be in the final game at all. But then it was revealed that this animation is actually going to be used during Firefighter mission. Yeah, if you didn't know, some odd jobs are coming as drip feed content, like alpha male, forklift, house fires, car fires, and stuff like that. And yes, you'll even be able to rescue cats, so at least this is coming later. But man, the mansion pets should have had way more interaction options. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Then there's another feature that honestly everyone would want to have, and that is calling strippers, because the mansions we bought in the game let us invite friends and throw parties, but for some reason you can't call strippers, which is kinda strange, considering we're playing a GTA game. But according to Lucas, this feature was probably planned at one point and later got cut, because he found some voice lines from the in-game AI assistant that would have been used if you called a stripper to the mansion. Just listen to this.
Mommy, am I not enough for you? There's a lady outside. Daddy, are you seeing someone else?
Now, yeah, no idea why this was removed. According to Lucas, this feature could still come in a future DLC update. But yeah, we'll talk about that part in a bit. Now, yeah, you're probably waiting for the GTA 6 connection, but before that, you should know that some content was also removed because of this DLC. As Arthur explained, self-driving taxis have replaced the community outreach random event. So now the Coquette D10 Pursuit and the Outreach faction no longer spawn in free mode. But honestly, people don't really care that much, because it wasn't a very important event anyway. Basically, last year in the Agents of Sabotage update, when police cars were about to become purchasable, this minor event was added, where players could randomly find these cars and test drive them to see how they handle. The idea was that with the help of these two police cars, the LSPD was doing community outreach in Los Santos. But now those cars have been around for a while, so there's really no need for it anymore. You already know that this update also added the mission creator, which is honestly crazy. You can make cutscenes and build full missions, but there are some limitations, and even some cut content. For example, playing as other pets. After the 2021 The Contract DLC, Franklin and Lamar became playable, and in 2022, in one Drug Wars mission, you could even play as a giant rabbit and two birds. So this feature does exist in the code, and Afmal actually found it, but it's not activated in the public mission creator, so maybe it shows up in a future update. Because if we could make our own missions using Franklin or Lamar, that would honestly be a huge feature. Yeah, finally, let's talk about GTA 6. So, Text2 found something that made people start wondering if Jimmy might show up in GTA 6. Basically, when you buy the new mansion and Michael and Amanda come to meet you, they tell you that Jimmy is finally moving out.
And our son is finally moving away from home?
In that case, arcade owners were supposed to get a text from Jimmy where he says, "Did you meet my parents? WTF, I tell them I'm moving out of state and they immediately go looking for a replacement kid? Ugh, whatever. Welcome to the family, I guess." So yeah, he definitely sounds a little pissed. But the important part is that he says he's moving to another state, and that's where everyone's suspicion goes straight to GTA 6. Because obviously that game is bringing in the Leonida state, which includes Vice City. So it actually makes sense that Jimmy could show up there. And for some reason, Rockstar ended up removing this text message from the game entirely. And from this, an even bigger connection starts coming out related to GTA 6, and honestly this whole DLC as well, because Text2 found something really interesting. In the career progress plaques, all the missions and updates names you've completed are listed, and in one spot it says Sahara Surveillance, while in the public version it shows No Way Out. That basically means this update was originally supposed to be called Sahara Surveillance. Now, you might be wondering why the name was changed and what this has to do with GTA 6. So, here's the thing. Sahara is a new company being introduced into the GTA universe, and it's basically a parody of Amazon. And if you think about it, that's some pretty clever wordplay. In one GTA 6 screenshot, we can see something called the Sahara Arena, and in a real-time screenshot, there's a parcel with Sahara Mirage written on it, which could easily be a parody of Amazon Prime. This pretty much confirms that Sahara is a delivery and logistics company that's going to appear in GTA 6. And it looks like they were probably planning to bring it into GTA Online as well. So this could mean that Rockstar Games originally planned for this update to launch with a direct connection to GTA 6, mainly through the Sahara company. But then GTA 6 got delayed by 6 months. Because of that, they still needed some content for GTA Online for the summer. So maybe they cut a big portion of this DLC and made a few changes, so the remaining part could be released next summer. And that leftover content would probably have way more direct GTA 6 links. Honestly, it's true that for how hyped we were about this DLC, it didn't really deliver. The full review can be for another time. But still, the short amount of time we got with Michael just wasn't worth it at all. There wasn't any standout content, and we didn't even get to play as Michael. Meanwhile, the Contract DLC was so much better. So hopefully the next half of this DLC brings some solid content and actually does justice to Michael's legacy. Plus, at the end of the DLC, you get a call from Mr. Faber saying he'll reach out again for more missions. So he could end up being a Devin Weston type villain for GTA Online. And how insane would it be if Trevor, Michael, and Franklin all came back together for one final mission? Let me know your honest opinion. What do you think? So yeah, that's basically all the cut content from this DLC. There could be more, but for now, this is all that data miners have found. Apart from this, there are also some interesting Easter eggs in this DLC, so check out the left video to learn about those. And if you want to know how much GTA 6 should be priced at, watch the right video. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe to the GTA Gossip channel for more GTA content, and I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.